Whoa, almost fell out of my chair. Welcome back to another edition of What's in the Bag. I am Randy. We're going to be going through my bag today. This is a good exercise for me because honestly sometimes I forget what's in my bag, so we're going to find out together. We can start with the woods. On my driver, Kroger head cover, right? I got in the big grocery store wars of 2020. I have to rep the hometown Kroger, so shout out for this wonderful gift. That covers up my Maverick. Hybrid, I have a nice little plaid number from the Nairn Golf Club in Scotland. Perhaps you've heard of it. I joined this cool online golf club called The Nest, and they gave me a 3-wood head cover, which is kind of cool. Everybody should check that out. And then this is maybe my favorite one. Shout out Coach Conrad out at Stanford in Palo Alto for Tourist Sauce. He hooked us all up with Stanford themed putter covers. So a little go card, and then no tree putts, 3 putts, a little play on word there with the Stanford Cardinal. I think that's kind of cool. So the actual clubs, well, let's just start with my putter here. It has saved my life. It is a Odyssey Stroke Lab Marksman, like the biggest, fattest super stroke grip on it. Love this club. This and using the claw grip has totally enhanced my love for the game of golf.
What was happening to that prior?
I would never felt comfortable hitting any sort of putt inside like 8 feet, and it just made golf a very frustrating exercise. You know, I still miss some putts, but I'm making a lot more, and I'm not missing them because I'm flinchy.
really aggressive.
It's just brought a lot of enjoyment back to playing golf. So
It's saved a lot of our lives because we did not enjoy watching that.
the driver is the new Callaway Maverick. Really like this one. I just have the regular head, and it's set up very standard, 10.5 degree loft. I find it very easy to hit, and I hit it very solidly. So nothing but great things to say about the Maverick.
Fuck yeah. God, Randy.
What kind of shaft are we dealing with?
Oh gosh. I'm just gonna read it because I don't really know. It's the same shaft I had in the Epic Flash. It's an even flow Project X. It's very light, 55 grams, stiff.
What kind of swing speed do you have?
Very low, like in the 90s. I swing like I'm 60, so if I can just keep that, I should be good for I don't think my game will change much for the next 35 years. The 3-wood, same shaft. Had this club for a while. This is the Epic Flash. Just a good trusty club. It's a 15 degree, and the one modification I made is I bumped it up a degree. So it's playing as a 16 degree for me. Just some standard Golf Pride CP2 Pro mid-size grips. They're a little fatter. Besides my putter, I think this is my favorite club in the bag. It's a 3-iron hybrid, 20 degree. It's a Callaway Apex. This club has done a lot of good for me. I really can struggle hitting longer irons, and so just the ease at which I can hit the ball, get it airborne, very playable, and it's kind of like a 15th club because I'm chipping a bunch with it around the greens. So playing just little bump and scooters, definitely down south here at Jack's Beach in the Paspalum. Sometimes I feel like I'm cheating with a 15th club, but the Apex hybrid 3-iron substitute for me is really, really good club. The irons, I go 4 through pitching wedge. These are Rogue Pros. I really like the look and feel of the Rogue Pro. Nothing against the other models, it just fits my eye when I'm standing over it. It's got a clean look, a little thinner. Shafts are True Temper XP 95s. I don't know if that's good or bad, or they are what they are. Haven't really thought much about those.
That's the benefit of getting fit. They tell you what to use,
Exactly.
and you don't even think about it.
Yeah, exactly. Callaway Mcdaddy 50 degree. It's got 10 degrees of bounce, R-milled, S-grind, all black. I like the color of it.
I'm just gonna guess that you couldn't tell me why you have those grinds or that bounce.
No, it confuses me, and so I always just kind of ask like what's standard. I think the S-grind is somewhat standard, or it was in the Mcdaddies. Good reliable golf club though. I hit this one a lot. And right now I'm carrying a 54 degree Jaws wedge. So it's a C grind, 8 degrees of bounce. I have some True Temper dynamic gold shafts in here. So I go 54. I try to keep a little spacing. I'm at 4 degrees of spacing between my wedges. So from pitching wedge, which is about 46, up to 50 to 54. And then my other wedge is a 58 degree, again in the jaws, a C grind with 8 degrees of bounce. So I'll try to keep those similar. Used to carry a 60 degree, I dropped down to a 58. I find it's just as playable, green side out of bunkers. Play a lot of different golf balls. All Callaway though. Right now in the bag I have 3 different kinds. I have Chrome Soft X, just plain. I don't think, you can probably tell me, these are more for like high spin players I think. So I don't think I should be playing these. So, but I do have some Chrome Soft X. What I should be playing, and I have regular Chrome Softs, and this is with the triple track on them.
You're a triple track guy?
It's not that I don't like the triple track. I don't really use the triple track. I don't like line up the triple track. Sometimes I line up putts standing over it. I'm very unscientific that way. I think where I use the triple track the most is off the tee. I kind of try to put it perpendicular to my line. I don't know if that's helpful or not. And then I have the yellow and black soccer balls. These came in handy out west. Some of the more links courses with some fescue, they're very easy to spot, which I appreciated. I'm really not tied to anyone's style. I'm used to playing all white. I'm used to now the triple track a lot, and I'm used to some Truva stuff. So no free ads, but we carry Rhymes with Cliff Bar.
It's have way too much sugar, so it's not free ad.
I really like our own scorecard holders. I have this. I actually I need to empty this out. I have a ton of backdated scorecards.
Man, you travel much?
Yeah.
Where can someone find one of those?
Store.nolayingup.com. They're really nice, durable, good leather feel. I mark my ball primarily with a red Sharpie. All my favorite teams most of them are red colored, Cincinnati Reds, Miami Redhawks. If anybody ever needs a Sharpie, just to avoid confusion, I do carry a purple one.
How often does that happen?
Well, Neil went through a spell there playing his wrong ball. So,
that's right.
I'm looking out for him on our strap trips. I always have my trusty water bottle. I learned my lesson in Bandon a couple years ago. Never get dehydrated. You can never drink enough water on the course. So this 32 ounces. If I can drink, if I'm walking, if I can drink 2 of these, I know I'm taking in enough water. Callaway glove. Tron and Neil are gonna get mad at me. They're not laying up towels, but I got a gift from Denison. When I went up there, we did a refuge event at Denison Golf Club. Their coaches gave me a nice Denison towel, so I put that on the bag. Great golf course in Greenville, Ohio, if you're ever in the area. I have my trusty Precision Pro Rangefinder. Shout out to those guys, they're the best. NX9 slope, engraved with my name on it. Can never be too careful. I have sunscreen. I have a buff for sun in case, and it also serves if I ever, in these times, if I ever forget a mask. Some more sunscreen for the face, 70 proof. Been really good about my sun protection since moving down here. Callaway rain gloves, I keep in the side pocket. I feel like this isn't very interesting for people. Some hand warmers. I think this was from Tobacco Road for tourist South Carolinas. It was so cold.
And you didn't use them that day?
No, I didn't end up using them. I got my driver adjustment tool if I ever need to make an adjustment. Yeah, just a couple extra Callaway golf gloves. So I try to keep the ball markers and the divot tools in a little hinge golf bag, just a little memento from a great day spent out there. The $50. So the fat man every Christmas would gift me a $50 in my stocking. I never quite knew what to do with them. They make great ball markers. From Tourist Sauce, my Rick ball marker. Somebody made this one. I apologize, I don't have their name. It's a nice big no-laying up with my name on it. And then what's really cool on the back, carved out, I don't know if you can see it says Defender of the Supers. So, that's kind of cool. The strapped ball marker that Ben Shaw made for us in the second season of Strapped. I use that quite often. And there's kind of a funny story with this. So it's another ball marker, but I don't use it that much. We were out at Bandon for Tour Sauce. Current season going on right now. I was taking a caddy, James, and I saw this ball marker on the green. And on this side, I looked down and it just said, "You have kindness in you." And I was like, that's a really nice message. Like somebody just left it here. So I picked it up and I put it in my pocket. And then James came over and he's like, did anybody see my ball marker? I'd marked, because he wanted to double check his line on a putt. I was like, oh, that was yours. I'm very sorry. And I kind of laughed. I felt bad, and I gave it back to him. Well, at the end of our trip, he had Squid deliver it to me with a very nice note. And yeah, what makes it special is on the other side, it says pass it on. And so he passed it on to me, and you know, one of these days I intend to pass it on to somebody else. So a little kindness ball marker. I think that's the bag. Not overly exciting. Everything I need, not much of what I don't.
Just the way you live life.
I try to.
Thank you very much, big guy.
Okay, all right.